Sports Club, they've played one game less currently on 3 points from 2. So they've got a little bit more control in their hands. But here's the interesting bit. If Mawlai win and win big, say by 4 goals, they could actually go on top on goal difference. So it's not just about winning, it's about how much you win by. A-Ara FC, a team that's found a bit of belief in the last game. And now one final push in group stage. And alongside them, Mawlai Sports Club, a side that started well, then had a bit of a dip, but still very much in control of their own destiny. It's interesting, both teams know exactly what's at stake. And you can sense a bit of focus, a bit of quiet intensity. But these are the matches where the table is alive. Big stakes, no room for error. It's toss time here. Now the referee in charge is Sangam Kayang, assisted by Robinson Shagolsem and Prem Narzari. Rajkumar Singh is the fourth official. Now the captain's got to step up for the toss. Moinuddin Khan starts this morning. He's got the armband as well, and Daman Bhalang, as usual, will be leading Mawlai Sports Club, who are fresh after a 4 days break. A quick word. A simple call, but in a game like this, even that feels important. Mawlai are aware that a win could change everything for them. It's one of those moments just before kickoff where everything is still possible. RIFC knowing this is their final chance in the group. And if you look at their journey so far, ARA didn't quite get going early in the tournament. A couple of setbacks and suddenly they were playing catch up. But that last game, that 3-2 win, that's the kind of a result that can shift momentum and, more importantly, belief. On the side from Meghalaya, they actually started very well. The 3-1 win showed a lot of promise, but they came a bit of a setback against Sunrise Club Odisha, which means they are still in a good position but can't afford another slip. So both teams arrive here from slightly different paths but very much heading towards the same objective. It's been an uneven journey, but it's set up a very even contest. The underfoot conditions going to be very challenging. It's pelting down. The ground will be heavy. Whoever gets to the ball will have to release it quick. Uneven bounce. These are the challenges of playing in conditions like this. This is match number 7 from Group A, match day 4 of this group, coming your way live and exclusive on the YouTube channel of Indian Football. We are set for kickoff. It's one of those games where you don't want to start slow because the stakes are already quite high. Mawlai slightly better placed, but equally aware that a win here could take them a long way. And ARA FC, you would expect them to carry a bit of confidence from that last result, but also the awareness that this is their last chance. We are just about ready then, the final moments before kickoff. So you might see a slightly cautious beginning before things open up. Sangam Kayam is ready, and we are underway at the Kuman Lampak Stadium. ARA FC looking to build on that last result, and Mawlai Sports Club knowing what's at stake. It will be interesting to see how Vincent Shirmang starts at left back for Mawlai. Arkini Lalu and Arikbor Makra are the two centre backs this morning. Watshwa Latu starts at right back. He's got a couple of goals as well. The side's joint top scorer alongside Basuklang, who is on the bench. This is a chance meanwhile for ARA. Early opening. The offside flag went up against Rohit Chawla. Moinuddin Khan was also in the mix. Highly experienced. He's gone for squad rotation, Salim Pathan. Kamal Deep had a decent game against Sunrise, against Sikkim Brotherhood as well. He decides to test Bebeto, who started in the opening game against FC Rangdai. They are in action next in an evening fixture against Sunrise Club Orissa. That's going to be a cracker of a contest. And if you go back to A-Ara FC's last game, they operated in a 4-4-1-1. It's a shape that prioritizes defensive solidity, two compact lines limiting space between units, and then using that one advanced midfielder to link play and transition quickly. It worked well, especially when they had to protect a lead. And for Mawlai, they played a 4-4-2, which always offers a different dimension. Three midfielders allow them to control phases of play, recycle possession, and the front two of Ferming Suting and Daman Bhalang will stretch the opposition defenses, creating width and space. So tactically, it is quite a classic contrast. One side potentially more compact and reactive, the other more expansive and front-footed. And often in such matchups, the first goal becomes very important. Yellow alert across the northeast. It continues to rain since the past 10 days. Rohit Chawla. Attempted cross is blocked. A safe start from Vincent. A throw in for A-Ara FC. They would certainly want to finish on a high. A win. They rise to the second spot with 6 points, and then a lot of permutation and combination. That can be one of the contenders for the second best placed team. The group winners will directly qualify for the final round. Rajendra, his throw-ins did wonders in the last game for A-Ara FC. Prompt clearance from the Mawlai defense. Here is Vincent Shirmang into the feet of Lalu. He leaves it for Wachwa. Few new additions on the bench as well. Danzel Yumdor, the number 4, the defender. They travelled with a depleted squad. Mawlai Sports Club. There is water underneath the grass. A quick feed there. That looked promising. Robertson trying to bulldoze his way through. Shilla. Comfortably defended by A-Ara. Timothy Nursery has scored a stunning hat-trick against Sunrise Club Orissa. A joint top scorer in I-League 3, along with Engson Singh of Bhagwat FC. The Zing Football Academy are leading in Group B. Tirim Road Athletic Union a second. They drew 2-2 last evening. Another club from Manipur. Klasa are in Group C. Lot of time afforded for that cross. but still couldn't pick out his man, Jadeja. The last result would have helped, not just in terms of points, but in belief and dressing room confidence. And now it's about consistency. Can his side reproduce that level again? And Shering Shangpliang, a coach with a clear footballing identity. His team usually energetic, organized and proactive. And that last defeat, this becomes a test of response. Not just tactically, but mentally as well. Now, there's an interesting difference in how these teams are built. RIFC have diverse squad, players from different regions. And that can be a strength because it brings different playing styles and experiences. There was a slight push. Now the ball eventually trickled out for a goal kick. The cohesion can take time. Understanding doesn't always come naturally. Mawlai is slightly depleted. A lot of players in duties at the Meghalaya Super League. The youngsters are coming through a similar system, familiar with each other, and that shows in their pressing, in their movement, in how they function as a unit. Depth-wise, both teams have options, but how effectively they use them could be key. Eight minutes of play gone. They haven't scored yet, Mawlai, in the first half. A-Ara have found the back of the net only once in the first half, and that is in the third quarter. Now that goal came in against Sikkim Brotherhood Football Club on 29th of April. That's gone out for a corner. Moinuddin Khan. Back to the base tomorrow, the club from Gujarat. Moinuddin Khan swings it in. Timothy Narzari went up for it. Distance on the clearance. Chance for a breakaway move. Looking for a quick turnover. Down the line. Robertson stopped in his tracks. Good challenge from Didam Hazawari. Vincent Shirmang. Looking to force the issue. They've played well, RIFC, mostly in the first halves in all the three games. The second half, those gaps in the back line tends to open up. Had to pay the price in a big way. One win, started off with a couple of defeats. 3-0 against FC Rangdai, 3-2 against Sikkim Brotherhood Football Club. Even though they showed great fight against Sikkim, and the last game swung like a pendulum. Timothy gave them the lead. Abhinand equalized on the 58th minute mark, and then within the next couple of minutes, Timothy restored the lead, and from the spot kick tripled it and completed his hat-trick as well. Sanjit Khora reduced the margin for Sunrise. Oh, low drive from outside the box. Good run from Suthing. Fiaming Soothing. He travelled half the length of the pitch. And no one to front him up. Lost his footing. Got to be careful. You cannot commit first time in such conditions. Got to rely on standing tackles. The more the game wears off, the ground will become heavy. The drainage though looks pretty decent here at the Kuman Lampak. Hosted some top tier football games. Even the Indian senior national team played here in a tri-nation tournament. Daman Phalang got to look towards the left, picks out Robertson instead. Watswa is marshalled by Brajesh, the captain, who wins that foul, gets his body between the ball and the man. Rajendra, a very no-nonsense type defender. Jadeja, play resume. Give away from the number 6. He scored that own goal against FC Rangdai early in the second 45. And that eventually opened the floodgates. After a gritty first 45. Well, this is where it gets really interesting. The Group A very tight. RIFC 3 points from 3 games. This is their last chance. Win today and suddenly they jump to 6 points. And in a group like this, that could temporarily push them into the top 2. And Mawlai Sports Club on 3 points from 2 games, which means they have a game in hand advantage. But also more to play for. And here's the key detail. Goal difference could become decisive. So a narrow win might not be enough. A convincing win could actually take them to the top. And that's why the approach to this game might change depending on how it unfolds. Free kick meanwhile for Mawlai Sports Club. Still around 30 seconds left to the first quarter. Is well within shooting distance. Daman Phalang to take this free kick. Looks like 20-25 yards out. Daman Phalang blasted it over. No goals in the first quarter. Both yet to score in the first 15. Both haven't scored in the second quarter as well. Both prefers making a slow start. Is Bebeto. That didn't carry to Moin. Didom Hazwari. Timothy Narzari tries to hold off that challenge. A couple of players from Assam, Timothy Narzari and Didom Hazwari, both former United Chirangdua footballers. Shouldn't be a problem for them playing in these conditions. The players from Gujarat aren't used to such playing conditions. Mawlai will be all right with this. They adapted a lot more quicker. Come from Meghalaya. But there is rain almost throughout the year. And these players, they play their local league games in such conditions. Even though AstroTurf surface at the polo ground, the main stadium, Nehru Stadium, is back to the normal grass. This is a very good ball. A wonderful delivery. Great curl on it from Rohit Chawla and Aman Shah. My oh my, what an opportunity for the number 7 to put his side in front. Rohit Chawla curled it in. Quality from the right channel. Stolen away by Aman. Finds Moeen on the edge. Moeen sends one dummy. Moinuddin! 1-0. Quality personified from the former I-League winner. He has done this multiple times for Minerva Punjab in the I-League. Does it this time for A-Ara FC at the I-League 3. Receives the ball right on the edge from Aman Shah, sells one dummy, creates the shooting angle, and a bottom corner finish. It's A-Ara FC 1, Mawlai Sports Club 0. Goal in the second quarter for the first time for the club from Gujarat. And Moinuddin Khan justifies his inclusion in the starting 11 this morning. Yet again, 3 times in a row, A-Ara FC in the lead. Failed to hold on against Sikkim Brotherhood. They did succeed against Sunrise Club Orissa on 1st of May, just a couple of evenings ago. Can they do the same this morning as well, is the question. A victory for them would certainly apply some pressure on Mawlai, on Sunrise Club Orissa as well, when they face FC Rangdai later in the day. Back-to-back wins for the club from Manipur onto their debut season. Action at the other end! Narrowly misses out. Desperate for the equalizer. Flaming shooting. Puts it wide. It was a giveaway at the back from A-Ara. And that is where they prove their credentials. Aman, 3 to aim at Aman. Went for goal from a narrow angle. Never a bright idea. Had 3-4 options. The 3 blue shirts were bamboozling their way through. The game just starting to heat up a bit. Brajesh couldn't find his teammate. He's out of position. Got to track back. Robertson infield for Samlang Rimpai. He leaves it for Watswa. With the early cross towards Soothing. Unable to reach it. It's Didam Hazari. Arkin Lalu. The clearances aren't prompt from A-Ara. They're losing possession in danger zone. The play eventually called back. Now that's been given as a foul against Watswa Latu. Now the club football is evolving in Gujarat, still building its identity. There is a structure at the state level, leagues, competitions, but the pathway to the top is still developing. There's that rapid switch. Didn't carry to Watswa on the far right. It's Brajesh. A route one ball meant for Moinuddin. The skipper leading from the front. It's clearly on. Flaming Soothing. Runs directly at the A-Ara defense. He gets a foot in just in time. The ball is back with A-Ara. Moinuddin, lone front runner. It's been closely marked by Arkini Lalu. Slightly sloppy from Lamare, the goalkeeper. RIFC, they represent ambition, stepping out of regional competitions into the national spotlight. The challenge remains creating continuity, infrastructure and long-term development, and leagues like this help accelerate that process. In behind is accelerating Kevin. Kevin keeps going, left behind, and here's the shot, but it hasn't gone in, and one cannot explain how. Robertson with a great chance. Beautiful ball between those two blue shirts. Gets it out of his feet, but couldn't hit the target. Two clear-cut scoring opportunities for Mawlai Sports Club. They continue to struggle with their finishing.
Kira mahak wala.
Got to look up. Shifting it to the left. Mokro. Straight into the feet. Daman Bhalang. Tried to roll it through. Hits a bottleneck. Shakti around. The control is back with A-Ara. They got to spend some time. Just keeping hold of the ball. That's the right idea at this stage. Trying to draw out Mawlai to exploit the gap in behind their defense. The first touch was slightly impoverished, which allows Mawlai to get the ball back. Samlang. Mokro. Building up from this far side. Mawlai Sports Club. Samlang once again. The midfield general. Will he find room for the cross? Overdoes it. Meghalaya has a much deeper footballing culture. The game is played widely, followed passionately. The local leagues are competitive and talent identification happens early. Into the path of Faming Soothing. He went off balance. Here is Rohit Chawla. Delivered a glorious cross towards Aman Shah. A man is down. Sangam Kayang officiating his first game. Samlang. Trying to create that gap, didn't work out. Shaktinath Rao quickly closed down. Virgil Ashila hot on the heels of the number 17. Will keep the ball moving. Got to get those combinations right when they are in the final third. Daman Bhalang. Quick play from Mawlai. Here is a chance, 50-50. That back pass slightly awkward. Almost asking for trouble. Malhar had to rush out. Half an hour's play gone. It's A-Ara FC 1, Mawlai Sports Club 0. Shila swings one in with his left foot. No elevation. The players are growing up quite regularly, understanding the game naturally, which often translates into better cohesion, better game intelligence. League 3 is a crucial layer in Indian football. It connects grassroots football to the national pyramid.
Wow.
and gives the state champions a chance to compete beyond the region. And the format is short, intense and unforgiving. This is the goal. Turned his man inside out, and a fine finish from Moinuddin Khan. Looks like it's his left knee, Daman Bhalang. Hope he's good to continue. One of their star players among goals in the Meghalaya Super League might have left his scoring boot back at home. Well left, Makra. They'll reorganize. Rohit Chawla. They're pressing with just one man forward, and Aman Shah continues to provide the shadow cover towards Samlang. Here is the mistake which A-Ara FC yearned for. Aman cutting through, Aman Shah, cross comes in, away from the keeper, not too far, Moinuddin. Is that a foul? Play stopped. That finish won't count. A collision with the keeper. Rohit Chawla went for it and ran straight at Lambhamiki Lamare. A lucky escape for the club from Meghalaya. This was the incident. Any contact with the keeper inside the 6-yard box, always going to be a foul. Even the faintest of touches. No malice intended. Both went for that 50-50 ball. It's just that the keeper managed to get there half a second early. Got his fingertips onto it. The state champions given a chance to compete beyond their region. Now the format is short, intense, unforgiving, and you don't get many chances. Every game matters, and that pressure often brings out both the best and the weaknesses in teams. "35 minutes of play gone. A-Ara FC onto a slender lead thanks to that goal from Moinuddin Khan in the second quarter. Mawlai Sports Club will play their last group game day after tomorrow against the hosts FC Rangdai. That's going to be a crucial game as well. But before that, they got to ensure that they leave the field of play with full 3 points from this one. Wasteful in front of goal, the likes of Fairming Soothing, Kevin Robertson. All of them have had moments. But it's that injury, too serious. Lambhamiki Lamare has been in great form. The goalkeeper with most saves in the I-League 3 Group A. We've got Chaliu on bench. Just 5 players on the bench for Mawlai Sports Club. They've travelled with a 16-men squad. Ricky's absence been felt slightly. Arik Makro, primarily a left back, had to play as a makeshift left centre back because of Ricky's suspension, which is why Vincent Shermang starts on the left hand side of defence. This is Moinuddin. Looks like elbow on the back of his head. Good shielding, Rajendra. Not allowing him to get the feel of the ball. Malhar. Suyash Jaiswal played the second game. Samlang. Most of these players in the setup played their club football mostly in Meghalaya. Moinuddin, that's a mistake from the defender. Lost his footing as well. The number 10 of A-Ara, living dangerously at the moment, Mawlai. Currently on tenterhooks, asking for it, Aman Shah. Gets his body across to it. It's towards the goalkeeper. Those first time releases can take a toll in this slashy underfoot conditions. Samlang. They need a goal in the first half itself, which can make the second 45 a lot more interesting, because win is necessary for both these sides to stand a chance for a top spot finish, and especially for Mawlai Sports Club, they still have a game in hand after this. Can reach till 9 points. A-Ara can reach to maximum 6, which can be a decent number for the second best place finish, depending on results from the other groups. The goal difference will also play a big part. Still looking to penetrate down the middle. They're having numbers behind the ball. They quickly form a barricade. The men in blue and white. Zing Football Academy leading Group B. Trau a second with 4 points. On Group C, Klasa on to 6 points. The Diamond Rock are on 3 points from 2 matches. And Bhagpat FC leading the Group D with 7 points from 3 games. New Friends Club on to 6 points from 2 games. They have a game in hand over Bhagpat FC. It's going to be a tough battle. Group A and Group B are the only 2 groups where all the teams have opened their points tally. Kuppuraj, Godavari Legends FC yet to open their account in Group C. Royal Rangers and Tetro Swadesh yet to open their account as well from Group D. Didim Road Athletic Union on to 4 points, level with Zinc Football Academy. A pretty intense fight for the top spot. The match is played in the same city onto a different venue at the Sai ground turf. But the rain stopped, which is a good news for the players. It also reduces visibility once it intensifies. Already cloud cover almost 90%. This is a free kick for Mawlai. Virgilus Silla. We'll look for the swerve. Shila takes it. Couldn't clear Jadeja. Excellent rise from the number 6. They look to go into the break with this lead. Aman Shah on to defensive duties. Now they look to bring the ball out of the tight zone. Regulation time of less than 50 seconds left in the first half. It's a lovely pass, flag went up. Quite adventurous from Mawlai. More of that innovation required to breach this A-Ara defense. Who've let in 8 goals. They've scored 6. Mawlai have conceded only 5. Four minutes of stoppage time. 2:40 seconds for Mawlai. To restore parity before going into the break. Lamare. Urging them to push forward. Makra has got certain limitations in his gameplay. Not a usual left-sided centre-back. Has the tendency of drifting out wide. Kevin. Kevin. Promising play. Looking for that 1-2. No one at the end of that pass. Daman Bhalang. Can breathe a sigh of relief for IFC. Two more minutes of additional time left in the first half's play. A-Ara FC desperate to protect the lead. Early goal from Moinuddin Khan. And that plan to start him up front really worked. Just getting on to the scoring zones, Moinuddin. Also likes to operate as a number 10 into that hole behind a target man. Try to take it to the legs of Timothy. The players got to weigh their passes. A lot of accuracy is required in such conditions. Oh, commits early. This is a mistake. Robertson hung up towards the back post. Can't get there. Still alive for Mawlai. Sets it free. Went for the side foot. From outside the box, Kevin. Rimbai with a chance. Used his side foot off target. But excellent passage of play from Mawlai Sports Club. A-Ara FC somehow managed to escape the onslaught. Might be one last attack. Robert. He's got help. Does a bit too much. One touch too many in the end. Timothy Nursery. Is there a chance to break forward for A-Ara FC? Moinuddin certainly not getting there. But manages to apply some pressure and win a throw-in. Prepares for a long throw, A-Ara FC. Rajendra. It ripped rewards in the last game a couple of times. Out for a corner. A chance to increase their lead before the lemon break. Moinuddin Khan, the goal scorer, to take the corner. Can he turn provider? A lot of height towards Aman Shah, back in the territory. And there you go. That brings us to the break. A game that needed a moment, found one. A-Ara FC the side with the edge. A single strike from Moinuddin Khan, but a significant one. Mawlai Sports Club have had the spells, but not yet incisive, not yet the equalizer. From control to advantage, and now a second half that asks new questions. Half-time at Imphal, A-Ara FC lead, but it's far from settled. We leave you with the highlights of the first half. Back to this coverage of I-League 3 on a rain-soaked morning in Imphal. The conditions heavier, the game perhaps quicker, less forgiving. A-Ara FC made the bright start and found their moment. Moinuddin Khan, the difference so far. The Mawlai Sports Club have had chances, have threatened, but not yet converted. So now the chase begins again in the rain under pressure. One goal separates them, the second half ready to begin. And you are watching all the live action of the I-League 3. The Group A games from the Kuman Lampak Stadium only on the YouTube channel of Indian football. Our FC currently on 3 points. A win today takes them to 6, and that suddenly changes everything. Because they've already completed all their group games. And off we go then with the second 45. A lot of questions to be answered in this half. If they manage to get on to 6 points, if they end with 6 points, which means they put pressure on everyone else, they'll rise to the second spot from the bottom. They can only wait and watch after this. But before that, they got to get their job done. And now, depending on other results, 6 points could be enough to finish in the top 2. But it also leaves them vulnerable if other teams pick up wins or improve their goal difference. So it's a slightly unusual position. Win and you've done your job, but qualification may still depend on others. 6 points and then it's becoming a waiting game. Game management becomes very important now. They have had issues in the past holding leads. So concentration, especially in the final 20 minutes, will be key. The first 15 of the second half also gonna be key. And for Mawlai Sports Club, they've already shown they can create chances. Now it's about being more clinical. The set pieces could play a big role, especially in these conditions, and also interesting to see whether Mawlai push numbers forward early or stay patient and build gradually. And one more thing, if A-Ara scores the second, that could just change the entire dynamics of the game. One team managing, the other chasing, and the margins getting smaller. Mawlai need a response, Soothing miscues it completely. Uncapped players like Timothy, like Soothing, Sheila, Kevin. This is a massive opportunity for them. It is the first exposure to a wider stage, facing different opponents, adapting to different styles, and importantly, being watched. This is a brilliant pass. Aman Shah, first time cross. Escapes Moinuddin. He acknowledges that pass from Aman. That went away from the number 10. Finding a lot of joy from the left hand side, Aman Shah. Successive starts for him. A-Ara have conceded all of their 8 goals in the second half. 2 in the fourth quarter. So that is a silver lining. for Mawlai, who've scored 4 goals in the second half. A change getting ready. Anirudh Thakur will come on. Didam Hazawari makes way for him. Picked up a slight niggle. The number 3. He got onto the score sheet against Sikkim Brotherhood Football Club on 29th of April. He gave them the lead just at the stroke of half time from Shaktinath Orao's free kick. Lambhamiki Lamare. Mawlai are very patient. Silla. Denzel Yundor has been brought on in the second half by Mawlai. Both the teams making a change each. Reverted to a back 4 system. Herring Shangpliang to commit more numbers up front. Unable to control the ball. Daman Bhalang. Back in defense, Danzel. Tried to shrug him off. Commits a foul, Kevin. There you go. He was protecting the ball. Tangle of legs. Caught him with his extended right foot. Now the players, importantly, are being watched by coaches, scouts and clubs from higher divisions. A strong performance here can open doors. And that's why you often see players take more responsibility in these games. Shaktinath. Shamlang. Shamlang once more. Tried to play that ball inside the fullback. Bebeto holds off nicely. He's back there defending. Watswa cancelled out. Shilla keeps going. Shilla tackle from behind, corner. Bebeto with the challenge. Decent pressure from Mawlai. Now the games here in Imphal have been quite engaging. Bebeto should clear and does clear for a throw-in. Not many one-sided contests. A lot of games decided by small margins. We've seen momentum swings, comebacks, late drama. And sometimes even the conditions played a part. Intervention from Lamare. Watswa. Pass is cut off by Jideja. Aman stays on. Makes a run outside him. Bebeto, who's got only one blue shirt to aim at. Rohit Chawla joins in as well. A wayward delivery. Watswa with a step over, foiled by Aman. They come back down the middle and try to weight it onto the path of Daman Bhalang. And sometimes even the conditions are really playing a part. But what stands out is the competitiveness. No team really able to dominate completely, which is why even today you won't want to predict too early. A victory for A-Ara FC would ensure they drop to the third spot. Sunrise Club, here's a chance! Rohit Chawla! That was the moment to put the game to bed. What a ball over the top from Bebeto. Exploits the gap behind the Mawlai defense. Rohit Chawla was through on goal. Frustration personified should be a card. That was the golden opportunity to double the lead. Here is a look at the chance once more. Carved over the top. Good first touch, made the angle friendlier. The touch took him away from his marker as well. Did set him up perfectly. But he drags it wide. Here is another look. Great ball played in by Bebeto. The first touch sets himself off. Couldn't find the bottom corner. From 2-0 up to 3-2 defeat against Sikkim Brotherhood. And that second goal came in the 49th minute mark from Kamaldeep. Even went up 3-1 against Sunrise Club. Conceded a late goal. That has been the problem of conceding goals in the last quarter. A fatigue creeps in with tired legs around, which is why Salim Pathan haven't made too many changes. Only one. You might see Farhan Fayaz and Kamaldeep come on at some point. Might be nerves around this Mawlai team at present. Is Damang Bhalang. And no team really able to dominate completely, which is why even today you wouldn't want to predict too early. It was a hopeful ball. It's still in the mix. Breaks for a shot. Claim of a handball. Not interested, Sangam Kayang. That sat up perfectly on the edge of the area. And now touched on towards Moeen. Different systems, different journeys, different pressures. But in the end, it's about who handles the moment better. Now trying to spot the run of Watswa. Perfectly placed. Bebeto. Watswa. Comes infield from wide area. Rajendra shrugs him off, brushed off the challenge. The flag will eventually go up. A-Ara FC playing their final group game. Mawlai will take on FC Rangdai on 5th of May. It is the final match day of Group A. The Sunrise Club Orissa will be up against Sikkim Brotherhood. But is that a foul? Sangam Khayang with a decision to make. Looks like a free kick has been given and a yellow card for Bebeto. Just outside the penalty area. A yard inside could have been a penalty. Oh, the point of contact looks like is inside the box. Well, has Sangam Khayang pointed to the spot? Yes, he has. It's a penalty for Mawlai Sports Club. A dreadful decision to go for that full-blooded challenge from Bebeto, missing it completely in the process. Chance to equalize for Mawlai. It's Daman Bhalang. Daman Bhalang rifles it home. Top scorer in the Meghalaya Super League with 5 goals. Opens his account in the I-League 3. Struck with a lot of power. The keeper did go the right way, but he increased the pace on the ball. And it's 1-1 here at the Kuman Lampak Stadium. Mawlai Sports Club, they fight back. With their 5th second half strike. All of their goals, in fact, have come in the second half. The 3rd of the 5th quarter shot from distance. Just pushed away. Malhar Mahal. Now they're getting into the mood. The shite from Silong. 9th goal let in by A-Ara FC in the second half, 4th in the 5th quarter. It's entertaining already. Engaging second 45, Daman Bhalang, the goal scorer. I tried to pick out. I haven't seen much of Vincent Shirmang though. Not helping much from the left hand side in terms of going forward. A double change. Kamaldeep and Jay Kamani comes on for A-Ara. Two attacking changes. Both of them plays on the up front. Moinuddin Khan replaced the goal scorer. ran out of breath. The senior most player of the squad, Aman, is flagged off. What's what? The lead disappeared. Mawlai Sports Club found their moment. From persistence to parity, familiar story begins to unfold for A-Ara. A lead once held, now surrendered. We've seen this before. Control slipping, pressure rising. From advantage to anxiety all over again. Corner. Takes it short. Robertson whipped one in. It was a shader. They're claiming for a corner. The referee signals a goal kick. Yes, absolutely. That header taking a touch off a blue shirt. Arikbor Makra with the attempt. That should have been a corner. Man down, Rajendra. A draw not gonna help the cause. Mawlai can still climb to the second spot with 4 points with a game in hand. But FC Rangdai will look to get their job done this evening by beating Sunrise Club Odisha. That will take them to 9 points and ensure they qualify from this group as the champions. The play stopped. Injury concerns. Aman back there defending. Under pressure. Free kick goes his way. A good work from the number 7. He's covered a lot of distance, working tirelessly. A very busy player from the left channel. Moinuddin's early strike cancelled out by Daman Bhalang from the spot. Now that goal will give him a lot of confidence before the Rangdai clash. Rangdai and Sunrise Club Orissa are also watching this with great interest. The results are interlinked. Here they come once more. Poor finish in the end. Bursting inside the penalty area, the men in green and yellow. 21 minutes of normal time left. A lot of time to get in another goal. Slightly on the front foot at the moment, Mawlai. After getting that goal back, oh! Turned in almost onto his own net by Rajendra. Look at that terrible touch. Probably just a lease of life which A-Ara FC needed. Absolutely no height on the corner. They'll get another go at it. This time the delivery is much better. Away to safety. Aman Shah onto defensive responsibilities. Corner for Mawlai Sports Club. Daman. What can he produce? In Dipper gets something onto it, the keeper, Robertson. From a crossing position, low drive, could have been tricky. They are asking questions at the moment. The side from Meghalaya onto the driver's seat. Samlang. But the pressure is on. Can he get the 1-2 going? Watswa leaves it for Shila towards the back post, but won't get there. Kevin Rimbai made that run. Here is the corner. Just touched away by Malhar. That low shot got down just in time. Still no separation. A-Ara FC are searching for control again, trying to steady after that familiar setback. And Mawlai Sports Club growing into it. Confidence rising, sensing that there's more here. Here they come, powerful strike. Beaten away by Malhar. Is still in the area. Still on though. Goes for that clip at the back post. Just evades everyone. What a chance for Mawlai. Great through ball, farming shooting. Good save from Malhar Mahal. There's that try. Comes off the post. Robertson having a wonderful game from the right. Malhar will buy some time. Good save from him. Kept Fahming Soothing at bay. This was the moment which resulted into a penalty, and Daman Bhalang converted the spot kick. From lead to level. And now a game that could tilt either way. 1-1 game in balance. Mawlai Sports Club had a chance to go in front. Continues to receive treatment, Malhar Mahal. The referee checks his watch as well, Sangam Kayang. The next game very crucial as well. Sunrise Club Orissa against FC Rangdai. First versus third in the points table. Top of the table clash. That's a 3 p.m. kickoff. Do not forget to tune in. But this game yet to be settled. Not a single draw so far in Group A. We've had a result in the first 3 match days. Whistle blown. He's been heavily involved. Aman Shah. We are into the last quarter. Booking for Kevin Rimpai. Last quarter's play, where games are won and lost. They've scored, they've conceded in the last quarter. Mawlai. That went away from Shaktinath. Conceded 3 goals in this quarter. RIFC haven't found the back of the net yet. RIFC have been here before. A lead that slipped and now a result hanging in the balance. Mawlai sensing opportunity, and it does arrive for the visitors. Sets it up for a shot, trying to sort his feet out. Reaction save from Malhar. Chance after chance, Soothing keeps it on. Robertson across the face of goal. Another great opportunity for Mawlai. Now this was the hit from Kevin. Malhar Mahal called into action a couple of times. The score line doesn't change. Still 1-1. It's no longer about patterns. It's about moments, one chance, one decision and one finish. Swung in by Aman. Kept in play somehow. Jai Kamani, but only for a green shirt. Schiller. Flag stayed down. Samlang in a dangerous looking ball. Someone got to attack it in the center. And yet again, they've turned the table. Mawlai Sports Club. They dominated most parts of the second half, but A-Ara had a chance early in the second half. Rohit Chawla missed an one-on-one opportunity, and since then the game started to tilt, resulted into a penalty, and now in control Mawlai Sports Club, having a vice-like grip. Lovely exchange. There's that finish. Still wide. Goodness me. How close? How close was that? Samlang got his foot in the way. Rajendra for a corner. Defending with all hands on deck now. The club from Gujarat. under real pressure. Mawlai now are playing the natural brand of football. They've got the confidence back. Silla. Shimi is onto his left. A big deflection and cushioned towards the keeper. And Aman Shah has been asked to perform defensive duties. A lot more adventurous in the first 45. Jai Kamani is the lone front runner. Damang Bhalang. What a ball played in. Mawlai are sensing it. Our FC searching for a way back in front, but carrying the weight of what's happened before. Growing stronger. Mawlai Sports Club more assured, believing there's a winner here. Now a shot from outside the box. Arikbor Macro with the hit. Flashes past the second post. Good spell of play from Mawlai Sports Club. That's his knee, which continues to trouble him. A lot of minutes will be added on, for sure. Two more changes. Dharmesh Parmar. Musamian will also come on. Dharmesh and Musamian. Two more attacking changes. Aman Shah is off. Timothy Nursery, hero of the last game, had a subdued game this morning. Not so impactful. Back up on his feet, Malhar. Kamaldeep. Kamaldeep was a great run. And not the setup though. And now they can spring on a counter. Shilla. Soothing. Enough numbers behind the ball. Having the numerical supremacy in the defending third. Rotates the ball to the left hand side. Sliding challenge came in. Samlang. Should see it away. Jadeja got to use his experience here. A quickly taken throw in. Mawlai Sports Club up through the gears. A lot of intensity in their attack now. Both the fullbacks are trying to stay where they are. Trying to avoid spaces. A hint of a foul again. All these stoppages crucial for A-Ara FC to kill the tempo, to kill the momentum. That was Anirudh. He was stretched, the number 2. It's still all about nerve. 85 minutes of play. A-Ara FC on the edge once more. A lead that slipped and now a result slipping with it. Mawlai sensing the moment. Pushing, probing, looking for that decisive strike. From advantage to uncertainty. The game still hangs on a single moment. For A-Ara FC, the equation could not be clearer. A draw or a defeat, and the road ends here. No second chance, no room for recovery. Everything rests on finding one more moment. It is now or never for them. Draw or defeat, A-Ara FC are out of contention. I'll show you the first goal. Moinuddin kept his composure, and a wonderful finish from the senior man. He gave A-Ara FC the lead in the first half. Rajendra, he will line this one up. Clearance just in time. And now space for Brajesh. Too much height on the cross. It makes it comfortable for the keeper, Lamare. It hasn't been tested. It was a threatening run forward, had to come out. Malhar Mohal bailing out his defense. Basuk Lang comes on for Mawlai Sports Club. He's on to a couple of goals. The number 23 scored a brace against Sikkim Brotherhood Football Club, including one in the last quarter. Suting! What an area to deliver a ball. His teammates unable to touch it. And no one in yellow and green present there as well. The holding firm, A-Ara FC. We've got to show some more urgency. Anything less than 3 points not going to help them. It seems like they are settling for a point, but a free kick has been given. Took his time with the referee, but it's been given as a corner instead. Now the players are protesting. The last touch came off a green shirt. It failed to deaf ears. Oh, a change of direction. A slight deflection. took that extra touch. Virgilius Schiller made it comfortable for Jadeja to cover. Good diagonal covering from the number 6. And we haven't had rain in the entire second half. Both the teams had a better playing condition. Mawlai Sports Club clearly have dominated this half, but still haven't been able to close the game yet. Eight minutes added on. One way then the other. Buys a corner. 8 minutes for A-Ara FC to save their journey. 8 minutes to find a goal or find the exit. For Mawlai Sports Club, 8 minutes to hold or to strike. Daman Bhalang, too much power on that, difficult one to control actually. For Virgilius Schiller, and he goes down yet again. Malhar, his knee continues to trouble him. They've got someone like Aditya Suyash on the bench. Let's quickly back up. Some time wasting tactic from the goalkeeper. A psychological ploy. Well, the goalkeeper needs to be retaken. Bajed, fresh leg injected. Mawlai makes a change. Their second of this game. Basuklang and Bajed are brought on in this half. Will there be a late winner? Mawlai are known for scoring late goals. Daman Bhalang. There's Danzel. On to Arkini. Intercepted that pass. Brajesh Kumar Yadav. Oh, a threatening move. Was there a touch? It's given. A foul given. Looks like it's just outside the box. The player took a tumble inside in the follow-through. A lovely pass, and here's that contact from Jadeja. In the follow-through, the player landed inside the box. Mawlai are throwing everything forward because they know what's at stake. Robertson, deep into added minute. A chance not just to strike but perhaps to decide it. One blow could bend it. Daman Bhalang or Robertson. Daman Bhalang takes it. Off the wall. Time ticking away. They continue to pile on the pressure. More defending to do. Musamian Syed. A-Ara FC still clinging on. Now it's A-Ara's turn to make something happen. Kamaldeep. This could bleed Mawlai. Jai Kamani, his attempt blocked off. A heroic stuff from the defender. That could have been curtains for Mawlai. Sharp on the counter, A-Ara FC. They'll sit back yet again. Rajendra clearing the lines. 2.5 minutes from making an exist. They'll exit from the group. The I-League 3 dreams will come to an end. Dream of qualifying for the I-League 2 will end here for the club from Gujarat. Mawlai are trying hard to keep their chances alive. Faming Suting takes the closest option. Daman Bhalang, just a minute and a half left. Scooped inside. Absorbing a lot of pressure. Trying to hit them on the break. Lack of options up front. Every run, every pass, every second carrying this season. Mawlai Sports Club so close now. So close to seeing this through. But A-Ara might have one last say. Lamare took no chance whatsoever. That's a foul. Quick restart from the Mawlai captain. And now time becomes the greatest opponent for A-Ara FC. Faming Suting. Last few seconds. Might be one last chance for Mawlai. And the dream of a win probably evaporates with that. A game that carried hope, that carried tension, now delivers its final verdict. Mawlai Sports Club hold firm, they take what they needed and they keep their journey alive. And for A-Ara FC, it slips away from a lead to a level to the end. No leg twist, no final rescue, and with it the road closes for the club from Gujarat. They finish their journey with 4 points from 4 games, 2 defeats, a win and a draw. A yellow card shown to Jadeja for argument. Mawlai Sports Club, they climb to the second spot in Group A with 4 points from 3 games. They have a game in hand and they take on FC Rangdai on 5th of May. To show you the highlights of this game, this was the first strike from Moinuddin. That gave A-Ara FC a lot of hope. And as usual, had a fruitful first half. The men in blue, right at the start of the second half, Rohit Chawla, that goal could have changed the entire scenario, the entire script. Since then, it's been all Mawlai Sports Club. And then this penalty incident, Robertson fouled illegally, and Daman Bhalang converted the spot kick. Hit it with a lot of power, completely beaten Malhar Mohal. Since then, it's been the side from Meghalaya who called shots, created quite a few scoring opportunities. A couple of times the goalkeeper Malhar Mohal to the rescue for A-Ara FC. This could have went in. Rajendra just kept away, and then Robertson's low drive, well saved by Malhar. They tried and tried, Fiaming Soothing denied by Malhar yet again. Then off the post, Robertson's effort, and then the clip evades out. They gave it their all, Mawlai Sports Club, but couldn't find the cutting edge in front of goal. Lacked finishing, the side from Meghalaya. Otherwise, it could have been a victory for them. This was the block from Rajendra. Surge after surge, but still couldn't manage to get in the second goal. And in the end, both teams had to share the spoils. Both on to 4 points now. A-Ara FC will climb a spot number 4 with this result only momentarily. At full time, it's 1-1. Thanks for watching.